Live. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. A couple of minutes behind schedule here. Oh my gosh, how are we doing today? Welcome to my live show. Welcome to what is it today? Monday, November the 4th, 2019. Man, does time ever fly when we're having fun, hey? Welcome one, welcome all to the telecast, and hope you had a good weekend out there. I think I had a great weekend. No complaints here. Creston, the snow is gone. It went away for a while. How long? I don't know. But for now, I think for the next week, I think we're safe for the next week. No snow to worry about. And welcome to the show, Brittany Lockwood. I see you're here already. I'm just going to see if I can, how far back can I go on my messages? Yeah, I got Brittany here. Hi, Brittany. How you doing? Masters Game is here. Welcome, sir. Let me double check my phone. There we go. And good evening, Bruce TWB family. Hi, Brittany there. Tom Henry saying hi. Welcome, buddy. Brittany, I'm so ready to move to Orlando after how cold it is in Hammond, Louisiana this weekend. Wait till you come up. Try to come up here. You want cold? Oh my gosh, Brittany, this is great. Hi, Masters Game, and likewise back. Who else is here? Masters Game saying it's 51 in New York right now. Tell me, sounds good, Brittany. When does your Disney work begin? My program begins February 3. Not sure exact day. I've become a cast member yet. Fantastic, Brittany. Wes, hello, TLE family. Just got off a cruise with Hall America VNDAP. Our ports were Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and Key West. Fantastic. Sounds like a fantastic cruise in the Western Caribbean. Wes, welcome to the show, and thank you for being a sponsor member of this channel. Those of you who don't know, if you're typing in to say hi to me and you're reading these comments, if you see a person's name in green lettering, that means that they're a sponsor member of the channel, and some of them are going to throw emojis at us. There's a bunch of emojis you get to use if you become a sponsor member of the channel, and we also do a show every Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 1 hour before this live show. It's just a hangout, and any of you, I would love to have any and all of you to like to join the sponsor member program. Would love to have you join TWB as a sponsor member and hang out with us on Monday nights at 7 o'clock, 1 hour before this live show. Also, I occasionally will put a video up that is only for sponsor members, some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I would love to have you join us for that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, sponsor members, for being here today. James McCaffrey, speaking of a sponsor member, thank you, sir, for being here. Peter Heckham, another one. Greetings from Tarpon Springs, where we have not had any snow yet. Right on, buddy. Brittany will not know until a week before my program begins. Brittany, we're thinking of you, and we're crossing our fingers for you. Disney would be crazy not to get you in there. Tom Henry, can you smile 24/7? He's saying. Debbie Manuel is here. Hi, everybody. TWB. Hope the weekend was great. There's another sponsor member. James McCaffrey, thanks, buddy, for being here and saying hi to everybody. Another sponsor member, of course. And Debbie throwing up those emojis. Love to see those emojis from you guys. Robert LeBlanc, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. Rob Slevin, hi, Bruce and TWB crew. Welcome, Rob, another sponsor member. Brittany, higher today was 70, but it's now 54. It might be in the 40s tonight. Yikes. It's getting a little nippy there. Tom, where have you been? Have not seen you for a while. Where have you been, man? Everybody's getting hi, everybody from Masters Game. Hi, Rob, from Tom. Margie's here. Hi, Margie. Howdy from Arizona. How you doing, Margie? Welcome to the show and the channel. I'm glad you made it. Troy H is here. Hey, Troy, how you doing, pal? Welcome back to the show. Robert LeBlanc, hi, Tom. Just been busy. Thanks for asking. Sylvan Forest, I jumped the fence. Here I am. Hi, everybody. 76 in Delray Beach. Gas was $2.25 a gallon today. Lucy is around my neck. Hit the thumbs up. So notifications. Please subscribe. Consider sponsoring Bruce on his channel. Thank you, Sylvan, for that. Also, sponsor member. Welcome from beautiful Tarpon Springs. $2.25 a gallon for gas. Not bad. I was in Calgary last week for a one-day drop-off and a return run. I did what I call a suicide run. I popped in the car for 13 hours, 6.5 one way, 6.5 the other. Had to do a couple of things in Calgary. Stopped at Costco, bought gas for 85 cents a liter. The lowest price I have paid for gas. This is 85 cents Canadian a liter. This is the lowest price I've paid for gas in 6 years, 7 years. Like, it's unbelievably. That was that might be the one and only time. I don't know if that'll last much longer, because I know in the new year, new taxes are coming to Canada, and they're putting on those carbon taxes, and our gas is going to soar by 30 cents a liter. I'm certain of it. Tom Henry, congrats, Bruce, on getting here with the time change. We changed Bruce. Did not. Now he's only 2 hours behind us. That's right. In Creston, we don't change our time. You guys all change your time. So my friends in Vancouver and LA, they all went back an hour, and I'm staying where I am. I'm now in Denver time. I'm in Calgary time. I'm in that 1 hour forward zone here. So I'm now in mountain time, I guess. Mountain Standard, I don't know what we call it. So I'm 2 hours behind the East Coast instead of 3 hours behind the East Coast. So it gets confusing for me as to when do I start my show? When do I announce my show is going to start? How long from now is it until my show starts? It's just too much fun. Okay, Masters Game saying hi to Sylvan. Robert is saying hi. Is Bruce on yet? I don't see him. I was a little late there. Tom Henry, he's refilling his mug. Robert, thanks. Brittany, someone, I wish that was the high in Hammond, Louisiana today. You're not getting that warm weather, are you? Let's see here. Just 1 second, folks. I lost my place. Here we are. Adventures with Duncan Silva. How can I get a hold of you? Kirk, hi, Bruce and TWB family. Monday Night Football is calling my name. Giants versus Cowboys. Thanks for popping in, Kirk, another sponsor member. Thank you, buddy. And thank you for those emojis, Adventures. Liam Smith, hi, Bruce. Hey, Liam, how you doing? Welcome to the show and the channel. I'm glad you're here. I got 54 folks here now. Wonderful. The River Pirate is here. Hello, mate. How you doing? Linda Moeller is here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. How are you? Let me know, folks, where are you watching me from? What's your high temperature today? What's the price of gas in your neighborhood? Say hi to me. I'll say hi back to you too. Stephanie A. Dory. Hello, Bruce and travel friends. Welcome, Stephanie, to the show. Nice to have you. Sylvan, Adventure with Duncan, if you have a YouTube channel, I can email you. We have 35 more days till our cruise on the Mariner of the Seas. Right on, buddy. That should be great. Muriel Levesque is here. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Muriel. How are you doing tonight? Adventure with Duncan. Okay, Sylvan. EC Productions, 17 days until my Disney cruise. Right on, buddy. That will be wonderful. That should be a great time. Mike Bush. Good evening, Bruce. Hi, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Mike Smith. Hi, Bruce. Welcome. Great to see you. It's 75 here. Gas is $2.19 a gallon in Dover, Florida. Welcome, sir. Nurse Nancy, lots of emojis here. How are you guys all doing? Welcome, Nurse Nancy. Sylvia Serrano. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Sylvia. How are you today? Welcome to my show and channel here out of Creston, British Columbia, Canada, 3 miles north of the U.S. border. Welcome, you guys. Margie, 2 weeks until we fly to Fort Lauderdale for Amazon cruise. Right on. That will be fantastic. Vida, hello from Utah. Gas here, $2.33 a gallon unleaded. That's a good price. Brittany, let's all give Bruce thumbs ups. Please do. If you can spare thumbs ups for this show, guys, I would appreciate it. It really helps the analytics. If any of you can share any of my videos that you're watching, my short videos, if you watch my short videos, you like them, give them a thumbs up. And if you can share them with your friends on Facebook or on Twitter or on any social media platform, you can figure out a way to share my videos. Begging you, please do it. I would love that. It would help my channel get out there to people who don't know I exist. I would love to build the base of this channel even further. And thank you, all of you who have been doing this already for me. I really appreciate it. James McCaffrey. Hello, everybody. Hi, James, buddy. How you doing, pal? Belinda. Hello, Bruce. Still no snow in Anchorage. We're not complaining. Aloha. Fantastic, Belinda. Welcome from beautiful Anchorage, Alaska. Masters Game is saying hi, Nurse Nancy. Kelly Haston is in the house, another sponsor member, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, Kelly, to the show. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing today? Throw some emojis out there for us. There they are. Always miss the sponsor show, she says. Well, you catch a rerun, I guess. But welcome back to the live show. I'm glad you're here today. Dylan LaRue. Hey, Bruce. Great to see you. Dylan, buddy, how you doing in Henderson, Nevada? Nice to have you back, pal. Nurse Nancy, hey there again. Brittany Lockwood, Linda, and Masters Game. Robert LeBlanc, countdown is on. Going on the Queen Mary 2, November 26th for a 12-day Thanksgiving cruise to the Caribbean, leaving New York City. That will be fantastic. Thank you, Debbie, for the emojis. Rob Sullivan, hi, Bruce. It's 61 here in Lexington, Kentucky right now. We got frosty the last few nights, though. Starting to really look forward to my next cruise in 40 days. Thank you, buddy, and welcome to the show. Thank you for being a sponsor member of the channel. Serafina, hi, everybody. Hi, Serafina. Welcome to my show. Linda Lou, hi there, TWB family. Hi, Linda Lou from Reno. How you doing, darling? Sylvan, found your YouTube page. We'll email you later on. Adventures with Duncan, right on. The River Pirate 13, perfect day in St. Augustine, Florida, mate. Thank you. And hi, Linda Lou from Dylan, and a citizen saying going on the breakaway. Right on, that'll be a nice cruise. Nurse Nancy saying hello there. Adventures, Kirk, who do you want to win the game tonight? The Giants. Great show earlier, Bruce. Thank you, Adventures. Giants or Cowboys, I believe they're playing tonight. Najuma and Brown. Hello, everybody. Hi, Najuma. How you doing? Linda Lou, hi, neighbor to the south. Dylan, as she's saying hi there, neighbor. Nurse Nancy, hello there, Nujima. And Paul Wilson is here. Howdy, everybody. Paul Wilson, buddy, how you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the show, the channel. Nice to have you back with us, pal. How's it going? Where are you? Are you on the road tonight? Where are you at, buddy? SFL Spotter is also here. Hi, Linda Lou, Nurse Nancy, Serafina. The ad on YouTube for me was with Royal Caribbean tonight. Let me know, do you guys get ads before my live show starts? Who is advertising to you? I would love to know who is shooting you ads, because it helps me figure out who the sponsors of this channel really are. Royal Caribbean is advertising to Serafina on my channel. That is great to know. Speaking of Royal Caribbean, TWB, we're going on a group cruise in 398 days on the Harmony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. We're going to leave Port Canaveral. We're going to Perfect Day Coco Cay. We're going to end up in St. Thomas, in St. Kitts. We got 3 sea days. We're going to have a blast. So far on the group cruise, just so you folks know, we announced this group cruise, last month or so, 5 weeks ago. We've now got over 20 people coming. We got over 10 cabins already nailed down. We got another 10 or 20 I know are coming. They're telling me, I'm just putting the finishing touches. I'm trying to figure out who I'm taking with me. I got some folks bringing friends with them, so there's going to be 2 cabins per, instead of 1 cabin, it'll be 2 cabins. Love to have all of you come and join the TWB family on our first ever group cruise, December the 6th, 2020, out of Port Canaveral. You need a $250 deposit to hold your cabin per person, and you have until next August to make final payment on your cruise. You got plenty of time to take back your empties. Mow some lawns, shovel some driveways, make a few extra bucks on the side, and get your cruise money together and join us. You have until next August to come up with the dough. Any deposits you make right now are fully refundable, so you're not committed to worry about the deposit. If you have to change your plans, you can change your plans, but I would love to have you join us. The link should be down below in the description of this video. Ambrin Travel is who you've got to contact. Talk to Caitlin, talk to Lauren, and talk to Carrie. All 3 of those gals will take care of all of you guys. The folks who've let me know who are going on the cruise have told I've heard from everyone. They love talking to the folks at Ambrin. They're taking good care of them. So come on by and join us. If you're a single cruiser, let the gals know you're a single cruiser. They will put your name down on a list. They'll get you linked up possibly with someone else from the TWB family. But the number one thing you want to do is talk to Ambrin Travel and get your reservation in for your cabin for the cruise, so you know, oh, our balcony is secured, or our inside room, or our ocean view, whatever classification we have. I think we have 7 or 8 different categories of cabins you can choose from inside rooms all the way up to the higher end balcony rooms. Give Ambrin a look. So thank you, all of you who've already booked the cruise. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Nurse Nancy, hello there. Paul Wilson, hello there. SFL Spotter. Who else we got here? There's no law with White Claw. Okay, that's cool. Linda Lou, hi again, Nurse Nancy. Kelly, hi, Linda Lou and everybody. SFL, hello, Paul. Hey there, Nurse Nancy saying hello there, Kelly. Paul Wilson, hello, Nurse Nancy. Linda Lou, hi, SFL Spotter. Vacationing with the Valentines are here, and I just missed their message here. Sorry, folks. This mouse of mine is really twitchy right now, and I sometimes miss my my messages. Here we go. Vacation with the Valentines. Hi, Bruce. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the show on the channel. I'm glad you're here today. Welcome, how you, Nurse Nancy Najuma Brown is saying. Linda Lou, hi, Trucker Paul. Gregory Toomer is here. Hey, Bruce and family, welcome, Gregory. Linda Lou saying hi, Kelly. Vacationing with the Valentines. I voted to abolish daylight savings times. I would like that too. Robert LeBlanc, you wacky Canadians. We are wacky. We got to get out of our winter. I'm really well, Najima. How are you doing? Nurse Nancy's asking. Marjorie Butcher AZ is now on Mountain Time, so I am with you guys. We're, I think, at the same time. Ashley Fife. Hey, Bruce. Hi, Ashley. How are you doing? Hi, girlfriend Debbie, says Linda Lou. Hello, Linda Lou from Paul Wilson. Brittany Lockwood, I will not be able to give out my exact location of where I will be working, but I think I'll be able to give a general idea of where I will be working. Brittany, when you're ready, you'll let us know. And like I say, I wish you all the best getting into the Disney family. I think they do very well getting you in there. Nurse Nancy, we are munching on a blank Angus roast for supper tonight. Oh, no kidding, yummy is right. Kelly Aston, hi Debbie. Mary Evans, hello Bruce, everybody. Welcome, Mary Evans, new sponsor member from last week. Thank you for joining this channel and becoming a new sponsor member. Love having you guys, and use those emojis all you want. How many sponsors now? Robert, we are fluctuating anywhere from 24 to 26. It all depends on the day of the week. It's really kind of funny how the first 15 came in, and another 3 or 4, and another 3 or 4, and now we're at this 24 to 26 level. And I hope we can keep growing this community. I think we will be able to do so, and I'm excited about it. This is fantastic. Last time I watched TV was last weekend, says Brittany. Vacationing with the Valentines, 86 in Riverside, California. Welcome from California, you guys. I used to live in Palm Desert at one time. I loved it there, and I miss California desperately at this time of year. I just love it down there. Stay safe from those fires, and hopefully you're not getting any of that smoke. It's just been crazy. We've been watching it up here. Robert Scott, hey, Bruce and TWB family. Pittsburgh is here. Robert Scott, welcome. My wife watched the Steelers yesterday with bated breath. They hung on to win. Oh, my gosh, 4-4. What a year. Nujima, I'm doing great, Nurse Nancy. She said, vacationing with Valentine's, $4.32 a gallon for gas in Riverside. That is ridiculous. It's just not right. Gas in the low 2s. All over America, but in California, outrageously priced. It's just insane, isn't it? Jewel trip at Chicago, $2.99 a gallon for regular, 50 degrees today. Jewel, welcome from beautiful Chicago. I got a bunch of Chicagoans who watch this channel. I'm so glad you're here. Stephanie is 73 right now in Houston, Texas. Beautiful. Hi all, Virginia. From Virginia, Susan R. Welcome, Susan R. to the show. Sylvan Forest, 398 days for the group cruise. Don't ask, I'm counting. That's right. Don't ask, I'm counting. We're going. Sylvan's coming for sure. He's coming. Robert LeBlanc, gas is free on the Chevy Bolt. Right on, Robert. Go, buddy. Liam, I'm only 9. If I were to go on a cruise with my family of 4, what ship would be good for a family? If you want to go on a cruise for a family of 4 and you are 9 years old, the first cruise I would think about would be Disney. Any Disney cruise, you will love that. If you love Star Wars, and if you love all those other movies that Disney's involved with, man, are you going to love a Disney cruise? Same with that private island. They got Castaway Cay. Oh, man. Otherwise, I would say Royal Caribbean would be a good bet. Get on a Royal Caribbean ship with all those on-ship amenities. Norwegian, another fun cruise line to go on. Of course, Royal Caribbean has the private island, Perfect Day, Coco Cay, and also the private island, the private getaway at the Labadee. So there's a couple for you for sure. Debbie, we in California voted to get rid of this time change, but state legislature can't figure out how to enact it. Shocker, politicians are a problem with politics. I think they need Congress in the U.S. The U.S. Congress has to approve a time change. And I know California, Oregon, and Washington all want to go at the same time, and it has to be coordinated. So there could be some logistics. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Dylan LaRue, 83 in Las Vegas, Nevada, $3.03 a gallon for gas. Jim Evans, hey, Bruce, gas is up there around $2.50 in Westerville, Ohio. Welcome, Jim Evans, to the show. Quite amazing, these price changes. Susan R. Paul Wilson, being worried about you. Where have you been? Cindy Whitehair on Freedom of the Seas next week. Way to go, Cindy. Enjoy the cruise. We had a beautiful 71 here in Reno today. Wow, Linda Lou. Robert signing off, but still listening by all. You take care, Robert. Kelly, a citizen, where are you going on the breakaway? Where's your cruise going? Brittany, the lowest gas price I'm seeing for Hammond is $2.01 per gallon. If I went to Winn-Dixie, way less than that's unbelievable. That, Brittany, that's incredible. $2.01. That's insanely cheap. Cruise with us. Howdy, TWB guys. Welcome, Cruise with us. Cobber 24/6 waiting on more news about the Oasis of the Seas refurbishment. Should hear more in the next week or so. Ron Stablehouse. Hi, Bruce. Ron Stablehouse. Welcome, buddy, to the show. Glad you could make it with us. I'm glad you're here. Hope all is well with you. Let me just quickly catch up, and then we'll go right into the news of the day. Hi there, Nurse Nancy is saying, cruise with us. Harm of the Seas is awesome. Yes, we are looking forward to this cruise. Matthew, hey, Bruce, how are you doing? I will be going on the Liberty of the Seas in November 17th. I'm hoping they fix the engine issues that caused them to leave late a few times from Galveston. Yeah, I hope so too, Matthew. I haven't heard anything bad lately. Hopefully all is well. Linda Lou, hi there, cruise with us. Serafina, I wish I could join. Nurse Nancy, I'll offer to plow some driveways with our truck. Laugh out loud. There you go. Howdy, Nurse Nancy, cruise with us is saying. Who else have we got here? Oh my gosh. Dylan LaRue. Oh my, another solo travelers. Will there be any group excursions? That we're going to talk about down the road. It's too early to book any of those right now. We'll probably be looking at those in the spring and the summer next year for short excursions, but we've got on-board activities planned for Sea Days. So stuff is going to be announced as we go further down the road. A bucket list item for me during my Disney college program is to book a cruise. Right on, Brittany. Linda Lou, Dylan, do you travel solo? She wants to know. Cruise with us. Howdy, Linda Lou. Yes, I do travel solo. Me too. For some reason, I thought you were married. Debbie, hi, Linda Lou. Norman Townsend. Hi, Bruce. Hey, Norman. How you doing, buddy? Debbie, hi, Kelly Hasted. Brittany, daylight savings time says, it just throws me for a loop, she said. Debbie, sorry if I didn't respond to special hellos. Getting garbage filled to take it to curb, so only listening right now. No problem. Debbie, welcome back here. Masters game, $2.54 a gallon, New York for gas. Linda Lou, $3.22 at Costco today in Reno. Debbie, Kelly. Okay, Debbie. What do we got here? Let's see here. Brittany, Liam, Disney is the way to go. That's a great way to take a cruise if you're 9. Royal Caribbean's great for kids, says Linda Lou. Nurse says, I want the daylight savings time all year long. These early dark evenings are just depressing. Liam doesn't write like a 9-year-old. Suspicious, says Sylvan. Wish Nevada would join California, Washington, and Oregon. Liam, thanks for the tips, guys. I doubt I'll ever get enough money to take a cruise, but thanks, guys. Jim Evans, Liam, just save and you will get there. Chip Merkley is here. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show tonight. Brittany, I may have gotten the gas down to 150 range if I went grocery shopping in Winn-Dixie instead of ordering groceries via shipment. Highly recommend using the shipment. Who else is here? Liam, I am 9 in grade 5, went to school at 4. Right on. I've caught up all of your announcements. This is fantastic. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Glad you're here. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to join Jennifer and I on our group cruise, visit this site right here. You'll get a special link into the Ambren website. I made a video about the cruise. There's all kinds of information about the ship from Ambren. All the prices are there for all the different cabins. All you need to do is fill out a form that Ambren has set up for you. You just fill in your name and phone number. They'll call you. They'll talk to you. You'll talk to human beings about everything, and they'll take real good care of you, and they'll give you all the info you need about going on a cruise. Thanks all those of you who are supporting my channel through SailPack. If you use the TWB code at checkout, you get an extra 10% off from SailPack. Thank you from that. Thank you for joining my Traveling with Bruce group page on Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. If you're not a member of that, go to Facebook, look up Traveling with Bruce spelled with 2 L's, ask to join the group. I'm the administrator. I'll let you in. Love to have you come by. A lot of us hang out there. A lot of photos are posted there, a lot of videos. Become a sponsor member of Traveling with Bruce. Go to this link right here. Would love to have more of you join us. And like I said, Monday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern, we're live for the sponsor members for a 1-hour loosey-goosey hangout show. We just hang out, talk about everything. The hour goes like that. It's unbelievable. Can't believe how fast it goes. Thank you, all of you who are already sponsor members, and those of you considering, I appreciate it. Please give the show a thumbs up. That would be great. And welcome, welcome one and all. There you go. So those are a few comments for you. Thank you again for considering joining us on our group cruise. That would be terrific if we can get more of you to sign up. I will not stop talking about it till Ambrin tells me they're sold out. So we're going to keep her going. I hope we can get a bunch more folks coming. It'll be a lot of fun. 26 days until the Oasis of the Sea, says Cruise With Us. And Bob Van, good evening. And thank you, Bob, for being here. I appreciate you all being here tonight. All right, news in the past week, stuff I've been doing. I've popped up a bunch of videos. I thought I'd give you a heads up on what I've done. Thank you, by the way, dilly to everybody at Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my show. I want to just give a quick shout out to D&G Explorers. They put me on their channel a week and a half ago. We did a 1-hour show together. We had a great time. If you want to see a live show where guys are having a good time, you can check that one out. I talked about a number of things. Today, I did a video about the Port of Miami. And I saw an article today talking about how the Port of Miami is doing something like $1.5 billion of new building going on, like new terminals going in. Cruise lines putting in brand new headquarters in Miami for the cruise business. Miami is the world's busiest cruise port. It's by far the #1 cruise port on the planet. Last year, this 2019, 6.8 million passengers will be going through the Port of Miami to get on and off cruise ships. It's by far the busiest cruise port. The #2 cruise port is Port Canaveral. #3 is Fort Lauderdale. They all three of these combined are probably handling over 15 million passengers a year. Serious numbers. For Miami, investing $1.5 billion on new docking facilities. Royal Caribbean is doing it. Norwegian is doing it. Carnival's doing it. MSC is doing it. Virgin Voyages is doing it. Disney is looking at doing it. $1.5 billion being invested. They got that new high-speed rail station coming in there. That's another investment. This is serious money. And the reason it's being done is not only because of the volume of passengers now, but the expected increase in the volume of passengers. We're talking about hitting 8 to 10 million passengers a year in and out of Miami alone. It's a big deal. $6.8 billion, that's with a B, of economic benefit are being enjoyed by the Port of Miami and the city of Miami, that whole region, from the Port of Miami's cruise passengers. So many passengers arrive the day or 2 or 3 before their cruise. They rent a car, they get a hotel, and they enjoy the area for days before they get on a ship. After they get off these ships, they do the same thing. A number of people fly right away and get out, but a lot of people hang around and they'll work their way up to Orlando. They'll head south to the Keys, and they'll really enjoy Florida as a whole. So Miami benefits greatly from the Port of Miami. The video I did today, if you get a chance to look at it, you'll see some vintage photographs of what the Port of Miami looked like before it looks like what it looks like now. It's unbelievable. You'll see some similarities, but you'll not believe what it used to look like at one time, how they've done a lot of dredging to build the land all around this place. It's unbelievable. But here's the sad part about the story. I like to highlight the positive, but I have to highlight the negative. And the downside of the story, which I saved for the last half of the video, is Miami, with all this development being done, all this money being sunk into the modernization of the port facilities, they are not adding shore-to-ship power in Miami, which I think is a real shame. This is an opportunity where they have right now the opportunity to make this happen. They've got all kinds of construction going on. Add this to the project mix and make it mandatory that every ship coming to Miami has the ability to plug into shore power. Because right now and going forward for years to come, coming into Florida, into Miami, cruise ships will keep their engines running when at the port. And the exhaust will just emanate out of these smokestacks right beside downtown downtown Miami. We're in a global warming crisis. Whether you believe it or not, it's true. We've got to find ways to reduce the footprint of fossil fuels. And this is the perfect way to do it. Grab the shore-to-ship power technique that's being used now around the world at major leading cruise ports and in the US. We're talking Juneau, Alaska has it. We're talking about Seattle. We're talking about Los Angeles, Long Beach, San Diego, Brooklyn, New York has ship-to-shore power. Shanghai, Hamburg, Germany, just to name a few ports that already have ship-to-shore power. Only 30% of cruise ships are available or equipped to be able to do it. But if Miami were to lead the way and Fort Lauderdale and Port Canaveral behind it with shore-to-ship power, all these cruise lines would convert their vessels. Unfortunately, right now, there is no incentive for Carnival, for Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, or others to add the shore-to-ship power conversion on these cruise liners, because if they don't have to use it in Miami, they don't have to use it in the Caribbean, they're not going to do it. And they're going to just keep the engines running all day long, and the exhaust is just going to come out of those smokestacks up into the atmosphere when it doesn't have to happen. I also believe if you can take a cruise ship and shut down the engines for 8 to 12 hours on a shore visit, you're saving the engine parts from wearing down. You're saving the onboard generators from breaking down on board cruise ships. You're extending the life of these units. To me, it just makes economic sense along with environmental common sense. Going forward in the next couple of years, Miami will have not just 6 or 7 cruise ships at a time in port. Miami will have 10 to 12 cruise ships, and we're talking the big ones. We're talking the ships that hold 4 and 5 and 6,000 passengers that have to generate unbelievable amounts of electrical power to keep the ship air conditioned, to keep the water systems running, to keep the freezers moving, to keep the elevators going. The amount of power is needed is huge. So these generators are going to be generating so much exhaust fumes out of their spouts, out of their chimneys. You got to find a way to shut this down. 12 ships at a time is just too much. If the wind is heading towards downtown, it's not going to be pleasant. It just will not be pleasant at all. And cities are having enough of a challenge as it is to keep the exhaust levels down from automobiles, buses, trucks. The cruise industry could be a big factor here, and I really wish this was happening. I don't know why Miami isn't leading the world in this. It has every opportunity to do so. Show the way forward. I know our friends in Charleston, North Carolina. Charleston has 1 ship at a time coming into its port, Carnival ship coming in, and the residents of Charleston complain now just of the exhaust coming from 1 Carnival cruise ship as it sits there for 8 hours. From something like 6 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon before it leaves port. It's just pushing that smoke up into the air all over the city of Charleston. And the folks living in Charleston, I've had enough of it. They don't want this anymore. They want the ship either gone or converted to shore-to-ship power. That's just one. Can you imagine downtown Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and now Port Canaveral? With the growth of these ports and the number of ships coming in and out every week, it really should be done. I really would love to see that. Other videos I've done lately, I've done a video on Norwegian. The Star had engine problems. Can't go to Santorini. Can't go to Mykonos out of Venice. That cruise is a 7-day cruise that started on Sunday. They've cut off 1/3 of the distance by knocking these 2 ports right out of the question. Passengers are upset. They did get a partial refund, but they're not happy. The Emerald Princess got caught in a storm, and our friends Randy and Michelle Lucas, who are followers of this channel, one of the Biscuit Boys, Randy Lucas, they sent a video to me through my Facebook channel. I posted a video on this yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check this out. The Emerald Princess was caught in a serious windy storm in the Mediterranean, and the Lucases were in their balcony cabin, and they had a camera pointed out to the water from their balcony. But instead of the horizon being way out there, the horizon was way down here because the ship had tilted or had listed this direction like this, or I guess like this. They were on the lower end, and the water was right in front of them with the wind howling from behind them across the ship. They were looking downwind from their balcony with the camera rolling, and you could just see the wind affect the water just as it passed the ship. I could hear the sound of the wind. It was really something else. Randy did a beautiful job. Allowed me to post the video on his video on my channel. And so if you get a chance, check out the Emerald Princess video I uploaded yesterday. You want to see some unbelievable stuff. It's insane. It looks like it's dark out, like at nighttime. It's not. It's the middle of the day, but it was dark looking. Unbelievable. I did a video also this past week about a 54-year-old Canadian who was on the Norwegian Bliss ship. They went to a Mexican cruise out of LA. They were in Mazatlan. He was in a party that went to a beach stop for the day, and he got caught in a riptide. And a riptide is where the water is not coming into shore. The water is going out to sea. And he got caught in a riptide, and I guess he was fighting it to try to get back to shore, and it kept pushing him further out, and he got so exhausted that he lost all of his energy and he drowned. The lifeguards in Mazatlan, which are fantastic, they got out into the water as soon as they realized what was happening, and they retrieved him. They brought him to shore, and they tried to revive him. Unfortunately, to no avail, and we lost him. And unfortunately, his family, I feel so sorry for the family. He died in Mazatlan, and that's a sad story. If a riptide ever catches you, the story goes, you're supposed to just tread water. Let the tide take you out. Don't worry about it. You will be picked up by monitors. You'll be noticed. You can wave, of course. You will be noticed. Lifeguards will come out there with those sea-doos, and they will retrieve you. But one of the tricks apparently is after a while, the current will ease off. After you're out, you might be off half a mile, quarter mile. The current will ease off. And then what you do is you swim parallel for a while to the shore, and then you come in with the waves, and the waves bring you back. Hopefully it won't happen to you, but if it does, think about that. And boy, that was a sad story. I did do a video earlier talking about Charleston. The Carnival Sunshine was delayed getting into Charleston because it was leaving Bermuda from a cruise it had just finished off, was going to Charleston, and it got about 150 miles away from Bermuda when somebody on board got really ill, badly, had internal bleeding. The doctor notified the captain of the ship, we've got to get this passenger back to Bermuda right away. This passenger's in critical condition. They will not make it to Charleston. The ship turned around, notified authorities in Bermuda. The ship went back 150 miles. They disembarked the passenger right away onto an ambulance, got the passenger to a hospital, and then the ship went back towards Charleston. Unfortunately, the distance lost, that's 300 miles. You have to go back 150 miles and then the other direction 150 miles to get back to where you started from. And that made the ship hours late, like 6-7 hours late getting into Charleston this past Saturday, I think it was. And so passengers coming into Charleston to get on their ship, there was no ship when they got to Charleston. They had to hang around Charleston. Nothing wrong with hanging out in Charleston. It's a nice city, but with all your luggage, it can be a real pain in the rear end. For those folks returning back to Charleston, they missed flights, and there were issues there. So it was a rough one, but what are you going to do? Passenger's life was on the line, and Carnival did the right thing. Last video I'll talk to you about, I uploaded a video this week about the Explorer of the Seas. The Explorer of the Seas is in the Mediterranean and experiencing rough waters and winds there. But apparently the storm systems and winds in the Atlantic that are impacting Ireland and the UK are very bad, almost gale force. And the folks at Royal Caribbean announced to the passengers on the Explorer of the Seas and the passengers getting on the Explorer of the Seas out of Southampton that the ship will arrive 3 days late. It's not going to arrive on the 5th of November, which is tomorrow. It's going to arrive on Friday instead. So the passengers that are on the Explorer of the Seas are now on a 14-day cruise instead of an 11-day cruise. Yes, it's inconvenient for some. It's a pain for others. It's a godsend for others. But the ship is staying in more relatively calm waters rather than fight these high seas. They'll get to Southampton in much better conditions. Unfortunately, the folks in Southampton, they were supposed to be on a 14-day transatlantic cruise to Miami. The ship will leave 3 days late, and they've lost 4 separate island stops in the Caribbean, and they've only been given 1 new stop in Saint Martin on the way to Miami. So it's an 11-day transatlantic instead of 14 days. They've been given a 3-day refund and future credits towards a future cruise. The folks that are on the ship right now have been given some form of compensation as well, but some folks are not happy on the ship now. Other folks are not happy in Southampton waiting for their ship because it's not going to be there till Friday. But that was a video I made up just the other 2-3 days ago. And if you get a chance to watch it, I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. I would appreciate it. There you go. Those are those are the stories that I'm following right now, that I've been following lately on the cruise game. The Miami story, the Port of Miami story really gets me, though, why they're not mandatorily installing shore-to-ship power. I don't know. They should really lead this and not be a follower. There's a rumor going around that Miami might install this in 2035. That is unacceptable. 16 years from now for shore-to-ship power, not Miami. Miami should be one of the first 10 in the world to do it. And Port Canaveral and Fort Lauderdale should be right along with them. Force the industry to modernize sooner rather than later. Let's get on with it, because the cruise industry is getting all kinds of flack from people regarding the pollution. And this is one way for the cruise industry to avoid getting that kind of flack. Anyway, there you go. My thoughts on the day. Talk about the Carnival Elation. What do you want me to tell you? What am I going to say about the Carnival Elation? I have no news for you. And Liam saying, I'm not secretly 45. Don't worry about me. D&G, hello, Traveling with Bruce TWB family. Just talking about you guys a few minutes ago. Thanks again for putting me on your channel. We had a great time. Love the stream from Disney, says Debbie. She really enjoyed your stream. Thank you. It was a relaxing day, they said. Hello, Derek and Gregory from Kelly Haston. Hi. So what is everyone talking about? Pam Jones wants to know. I was wondering, well, at least I was, and good. Okay, everybody, have a great night. I have to wash dishes. Pam, you have to watch a rerun to listen to what we're talking about. We're talking about all kinds of stuff here. D&G saying hi, Kelly. Good night, Pam Jones, says D&G. Cristobal Cardona is here. I secretly hope the Port of Miami is better than the airport of Miami. Prefer Fort Lauderdale Airport 1,000 times. Liam, see you later, Pam. Make sure you get lots of sleep. Have a great night. Tom Henry, hi there, D&G. Tom Henry, hi, Linda Lou, D&G. Tom Henry, how's Miami? CJ Infinite Flight. I just cruised on the Carnival Fascination this summer, and it was amazing. Fantastic, you guys. Glad you had a great time. Dion, I wonder how much it would cost to settle shore to ship power if the fuel savings would offset the cost. It pays for itself. The cruise ports, they borrow money to build this into the system. They borrow money to do it. It doesn't matter how much it is, 10, 15 million, 20 million, doesn't matter. Then they charge the ships for the electricity. They charge a markup on the electrical rate. That pays for it. It covers the interest costs of the loan, covers the principal repayments, covers the maintenance of the entire unit. The ships don't have to use the power. They have to use fuel to power their generators. They're running on electricity. Their engines can cool off, and they can do any maintenance work for 8, 12 hours without having to run them. It works well for everybody, and it really should be a mandatory thing to be done. I really would love to see it. D&G, hi, Linda Lou. Tom Henry, I'm not there. Miami was 3 weeks ago. He says, Liam, I saw Adventure of the Seas this summer just after a refurbishment. She's so huge. I've seen the Symphony. She is so big. Cruise ships are so awesome. Linda Lou, Mr. Tom, and D&G. Melody M, only 30 days till my first cruise on the Carnival Breeze. You're going to have a good time. You really will. Sylvan, the cost of building a power plant to power docked ships are prohibitive. I don't think the existing power grid can handle that kind of demand. I don't know, Sylvan. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. At least they could put a 5-year plan together. They got to do something. Doing nothing is just not acceptable. Liam, congrats, Melody. I'm sure she'll be amazing. Melody, between work and getting ready for my first cruise ever, so much way to go. So excited for you, says Liam. Let us know how it worked out. Thank you, Liam. Linda Lou, how does a 9-year-old know how to call a ship a she? No problem, says Liam. I have fun. I've seen her. She looks so much fun. I don't know. Liam says, I love ships. What can Liam say? I love ships. Sheila, so sad. Hi, chatting with Bruce, Tom Henry, D&J and everybody. How you doing? D&G, hi there, Sheila. Linda Lou, hi, Sheila. Liam, the Titanic was the ship that caught my eye. D&G, hi there, Sylvan. Sylvan, hi, D&G. Steve Bartley. Did I see Steve Bartley here? I thought so. Hang on. I thought I saw somebody here. Sorry, folks. I'm missing out on some of these messages. They kind of slipped by me here. There we go. Swim parallel to the shore. If caught in a riptide, don't fight against it. Thank you, Steve. That's exactly how you do it. Let's see. Liam Smith saying, people are suspicious, but I really am 9 years old. I just love ships. I research them. Kelly, do you live in St. Thomas? Liam, nope. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Good answer. Right on. Nurse Nancy, hey there, D&G. Dilly. Hi, Nurse Nancy from D&G. Sheila, hey there, Nurse Nancy. Hello there, Sheila. And hi, Bruce from Andrew. Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Trivia, yay. Yep, we're getting ready for trivia there, folks. I'm just about to light it up. Brittany, shore to ship power needs to happen yesterday. Like, yeah. Chip Murphy, I love the Odyssey of the Seas. Will be in Florida. Can't wait to try that, Chip. Don't blame you, buddy. Who else is here? Wes, good night. I'll catch the part I missed later. Take care, Wes. Thanks for being here tonight. Nathaniel, what's up, Bruce? Just stopped by. The Cowboys and Giants are playing 30 days before I'm on the Symphony of the Seas. Nathaniel, how you doing, pal? Welcome to the show and the channel. I'm glad you're here. We're getting ready for trivia right now. Hello, Nurse Nancy from Chip Merkley. Chip is also a sponsor member, and thank you for being here, buddy. D&G saying hello there. And who else have we got? Nurse Nancy, got to run. See everybody here later. Okay, take care, everybody. All right, here we go. Are you ready for trivia? I'm ready for trivia. Let's do some trivia right now and get on with it. Let me set up my channel right there. My answers will come right over here. Sorry, folks, just getting ready. Everything ready here. And let me set up my big ass iPad for the trivia part of the show tonight. Here we are. And oh, here's the first one. This is going to be a good one. I love this one right here. Folks, get ready for your first trivia question right here, right now. Let's see here. Trivia. Chip Merkley is ready. All right, here's the first question tonight. The first question tonight has to do with Thanksgiving. Can you tell me what states in the United States are the top 5 producers for each traditional Thanksgiving dinner item? What 5 states? So I want to know what 5 states produce the most cranberries, produce the most turkeys. What 5 states produce the most pumpkins, the most sweet potatoes, the most sweet corn, the most green beans, the most potatoes, and the most pecans? What states are producers of these items? And there are multiple answers that are the same. So let's get on it right now. Sheila is thinking Idaho has got to be on the list for something, Bruce. Something like, what about potatoes maybe? Yes, Idaho, number 1 for potatoes. And I think we're talking about tons, 345,000 tons of potatoes. Idaho is number 1 for potatoes. Ohio for turkey. Mike Bush is thinking turkey, Ohio. No, sir. Ohio is not on the list for turkey production. Ohio is not on the list for anything in the top 5 for Thanksgiving food. Debbie Manuel, what about California, Bruce, for turkeys? Nope, not California for turkeys. California is number 4 for pumpkins. California is number 3 for sweet potatoes. California is number 5 for sweet corn. And that's California, but not for turkeys. Idaho potatoes, Susan R., you got it. Pennsylvania turkey, cruise with us. Pennsylvania for turkey. Nope, not Pennsylvania for turkey. Pennsylvania number 3 for pumpkins. Let's see. Pennsylvania number 5 for green beans. And that's it for Pennsylvania. It's just a couple of those. Illinois, Chip Merkley's thinking Illinois has got to be somewhere. Illinois is number 5 for turkeys. Illinois number 1 for pumpkins. Did you know that number 1 for pumpkins for Costco? Illinois. That's where Costco gets all of its turkeys for pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Illinois number 1 for pumpkins. Let's see. Illinois. Anything else? Nope. Just those two. Illinois for pumpkins number 1. Turkey number 5. Okay. Maine Masters game. Thinking the state of Maine has got to be here for some of these ingredients. One of these ingredients, potatoes, number 5 in potato production, Maine. Right on. Idaho potatoes. Thank you, Margie. You got it. Maine for cranberries. Mike Bush is thinking cranberries, not in the top 5, not Maine. Idaho potatoes. Oregon. Sheila Bussinger. Oregon has got to be here. Cranberries, number 4 for cranberries. Oregon, any other lists here for Oregon? Only the one. That's the one ingredient. Just cranberries for Oregon. Liam says, see you all soon. Going to bed. Talk to you soon. Take care, Liam. Have a good one. E-ring, Michigan for turkeys. Michigan, well, cranberries, number 5, Michigan. Turkeys, not in the top 5. Number 5 for pumpkins. Michigan, number 5 for pumpkins. Michigan, any more? Number 4 for green beans. So Michigan's got a couple, but not for what you thought. Mike Bush, California, we did. Ohio, we've done. Louisiana, Brittany. Louisiana. Well, Louisiana, number 4 for sweet potatoes. Anything else for Louisiana here? Nope, just sweet potatoes. Penna green beans, says Susan R. California green. Minnesota for turkey. Minnesota, number 1 state for turkeys. Minnesota, 19,449,992. This is 2015, by the way. Number 1, Minnesota for turkeys. Yes. Minnesota, number 1 for sweet corn. Number 1 for sweet corn. Minnesota's number 1 or nothing. They don't play any other games. We're only number 1 or we don't rank. Boy, way to go, Minnesota. Massachusetts for cranberries. Susan R. Number 2 for cranberries. Massachusetts, number 2. Massachusetts. Anything else for Massachusetts for Thanksgiving food? Nope, just cranberries. Brittany Lockwood, Florida, Bruce. Florida's got to be in there somewhere. Big state. They grow stuff. Number 5 for sweet potatoes. Number 4 for sweet corn. Number 2 for green beans. Not bad, Florida. You got something going there. Iowa, Brittany Lockwood, Iowa, home of Radar O'Reilly, if I'm not mistaken. Radar O'Reilly, Iowa, nothing in the top 5 at all for Thanksgiving food. Iowa does not rank in the top 5 for any of Thanksgiving's goodies. Nope. Iowa corn doesn't work. Arizona for pecans. Arizona, number 5 for pecans. Number 5, Arizona. Arizona, otherwise, not ranking for anything. New York, Brittany Lockwood. What about New York State, Bruce? They grow stuff in New York State, don't they? Number 2 for pumpkins. 16,000 tons of pumpkins in Illinois, 6,200 in New York State. Number 2, Pennsylvania, number 3, California, number 4, Michigan, number 5. That does the pumpkins. New York State, anything else? Yep, number 3 for green beans. And that's it for New York State. We still got some more to go here. We got Florida, we got California, we got Illinois, Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin, number 1 for cranberries. Number 1 is Wisconsin for cranberries. Number 3, Wisconsin for sweet corn. Number 1, Wisconsin for green beans. Number 4, Wisconsin for potatoes. Wisconsin grows a ton of stuff for Thanksgiving. It's 1 for pecans. That is correct. Pecans cruise with us saying number 1 for Texas. Yep. 164,000 tons. Number 1 by a bunch. Okay, who else? Georgia for pecans. Yep, number 2 state. Georgia, pecans, number 2. Georgia has nothing else though in the top 5. Neither does Texas. Virginia, Sheila, what about Virginia, Bruce? Are they in the top 5 for anything for Thanksgiving, not these days, maybe in the old days, but not now. Massachusetts, we've done. Maine, we've done. Utah, we've done. Wisconsin, we did. Idaho, we did. Rhode Island, Masters game. Rhode Island, not in today's world. Nope. Arkansas, number 3 for turkey. 8.8 million turkeys. Number 3, Arkansas. And that's the only top category Arkansas ranks into for that. Rhode Island for cranberries, Bruce. Don't have Rhode Island in cranberry land. Nope. Arkansas, we did. Wisconsin, Boston, Massachusetts, Florida, Wisconsin, these states we've done. Alabama for pecans. Nope. Alabama does not rank at all for any category here anymore. Not anymore. Let's see. Any more coming through here? Washington State. Washington State, number 2 for sweet corn. Washington is number 2 for potatoes behind Idaho. Washington's got 2 of them. Iowa for corn. Nope. Vermont. The state of Vermont is not in the top 5 anywhere for Thanksgiving foods. Oregon, we did. Wisconsin, we did. Florida, we did. Alabama, we did. Delray Beach for pumpkin cheesecake. I bet you at Sylvan's house. You betcha. Missouri. Missouri is not ranking anywhere. Sorry. Georgia, we did. Radar from Ottumwa, Iowa. I'm sure I spelled it wrong, but I know you got it. Matthew, Wisconsin, we've done. Hawaii. What about the state of Hawaii? Anything for Thanksgiving? Nope, not Hawaii. I scored with Wisconsin. Yes, you did, Matthew. PA for dried corn, Lancaster County, especially Sylvan. Alaska. Is there anything grown in Alaska for Thanksgiving? Not a top 5 state for anything like that. South Carolina, pecans. South Carolina, number 4 for turkeys. And that's the only item it's ranking in. Maryland, Brittany. What about Maryland, Bruce? Nope, I'm not Maryland. Clinton was a turkey. Brittany, Mississippi, Bruce. Number 2 for sweet potatoes. Number 2 for sweet potatoes. We're running down to only a couple states now. Georgia, have a great evening, everyone, says Sheila. North Carolina, yeah, number 2 for turkeys. Number 2 for turkeys, North Carolina. And number 1 for sweet potatoes, North Carolina. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 states left to go. And I'm looking for a state in the West right now. I'm looking for 3 states in the West. 3. And 1 in the East for these guesses. All right. 1 in the East, 3 in the West. Tennessee is not one of them. I'm looking for the 3rd highest producer of cranberries, the 3rd highest producer of potatoes, the 3rd highest producer for pecans, and the 4th highest producer of pecans. Washington, Missouri, Colorado. No, none of those. Nevada. No. I'm looking for a state in the West, kind of the Midwest, not the West Coast, but the Midwest, and 1 in the East. Vermont, Oregon, Montana. Nope, and no. Still looking. South Dakota. Try the other one. Alaska, Nebraska. No. Arizona, Iowa, Indiana, Oklahoma. Here we go. Oklahoma, number 3 for pecans. Oklahoma, believe it or not. Kansas, Utah. No. Still looking for 2 Midwest states, 1 South, 1 North in the Midwest. North Dakota, Brittany, thank you. North Dakota, number 3 for potatoes. Now I'm looking for 1 Midwest state in the South, 1 state in the far East. North Dakota, Kansas, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. There we go. New Jersey is the eastern state. Number 3 for cranberries is New Jersey, believe it or not, leaving us 1 state left to go in the South Midwest beside Texas and Arizona. In between Texas and Arizona, it's not old, it's recent. What is that state called? Waiting for it to come in here. The state beside Texas and Arizona on the Mexican border. It's not old Mexico. It's the New Mexico, the 4th largest pecan producer. Texas number 1, Georgia number 2, Oklahoma number 3, New Mexico number 4, Arizona number 5. You can see how the pecan producers are relatively south and in the west. But that does it. That's our first quiz. Well done, everybody, for guessing all the states that produce all the food for Thanksgiving coming up in the U.S. of A. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. All right. Can you tell me countries of the world that happen to have the most embassies and consulates in other countries? So what countries of the world feel it so important to have more embassies and consulates in other countries for their citizens? What are the top 20 countries in the world that do that? Bob Fan, the United States of America. It is the 13th highest country in the world with embassies and consulates outside the USA. Absolutely. Susan R. is wondering about the United Kingdom. They're not in the top 20. Believe it or not, to get in the top 20, you need 194 embassies and or consulates. It's not uncommon for a country like the United States to have, say in Canada, a embassy in Ottawa and then 3 or 4 consulates across the rest of the country to handle Americans' needs or Canadians' needs coming to America. It's good for business relationships. There's a consulate in Calgary, for example. There's a consulate in Vancouver. And so Canadians who need special visas can go to the US consulate in Calgary or Vancouver or Toronto or Ottawa and that kind of thing. And of course, countries have consulates in the US, multiple consulates elsewhere. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay, countries that with many embassies and consulates. All right, Linda Liu, what about the country of China? Does China rank in the top 20? They do. They have 228 embassies and consulates around the world. Masters game, Italy. The country of Italy is not in the top 20, believe it or not. Australia just got put up here. They're not in the top 20 either, Mike. Sorry. Susan R. Canada. Yes. Oh, yes. Canada. They know the value of having embassies and consulates around the world. Canada has 298, about 50 more than America does, because Canada knows if you have consulates, let's say in the United States, you have the Washington Embassy, consulate in New York, consulate in Miami, maybe Dallas, maybe LA, Seattle. It's good for business, very good for business, because Americans doing business with Canada can come to a Canadian consulate, but there are Canadian consulates all over Mexico, all over Europe, on top of the embassies. It's very good business. Bob Fan is thinking Germany, number 3 in the world. They know a good thing. 399, 100 more than Canada. Germany, just so you know how important it is to Germany. Mexico, Linda Liu, Mexico. Mexico is not in the top 24 embassies or consulates. Bob Fan, what about Spain? España, 218, right behind China. Mexico, we've done. Japan, Mike Bush. What about Japan, Bruce? Do they have a lot of embassies and consulates? They do. 209. They're number 18 in the world. Arkansas. All right. Germany, we've done. France, another country. France, 334. They are 7th most in the world for embassies and consulates. Very important for France to have that. Russia, the Russians, do they have a lot of embassy and consulates? They're not in the top 20. They're not in the top 20. Big country, but nope. Spain, we did. Canada, we did. Italy, Vatican, no. China, we did. Korea. South Korea would be the country. Nope, they're not in the top 20. Germany, we did. Italy, Japan, we've done these countries. India, Mike Bush. What about the country of India? They are number 19 in the world, 198, and they should open more. Saudi Arabia does not rank in the top 20. Nope. France, we did. Germany, Mexico, Russia, we've done. Israel, not in the top 20. Russia, France, Israel, Japan, going through a bunch of the same countries here. New Zealand has just been guessed. New Zealand, not in the top 20. Mexico, no. Israel, no. Argentina, not in the top 20. Switzerland. The country of Switzerland is not in the top 20. I'm surprised at that too. Greece, the country of Greece, number 10 in the world. 277 embassies and consulates around the world. They're open for business. Panama. Brittany is wondering about the country of Panama. Nope, they're not in the top 20. Ireland. Ireland, not on the list either, Brittany. The Philippines. Yes, Linda Liu, you got one. The Philippines, number 20. 194. Brazil, we've done already, not on the list. South Africa, not on the list. Cuba, nope, not on the list either. Vietnam, Brittany, wondering about Vietnam, embassies and consulates. Nope. Singapore, they're open for business, but they don't have that many. No, not in the top 20. Kuwait, nope, not Kuwait either. Vatican, no. Norway, Norway is here, 255, more than the USA, number 11 in the world. Thailand, the country of Thailand does not have enough embassies or consulates to hit the top 20. Lower Slovenia, Sweden, yes, Sweden, number 9, 285. There's only 5 million Swedes. They're number 9 for consulates and embassies. Sweden is open for tourism and business, and they take it seriously. Bob Fan, Egypt. Nope, not Egypt. Dubai, no. Finland, number 1. Finland is number 1. Finland has 4 million people, 469 consulates and embassies around the world. Finland is very open to business, a very successful country, very high standard of living, and they do a lot of business, and they make it easy for businesses to do business in Finland and for Finland businesses to do business elsewhere. And they are number 1 in the world with 469 embassies and consulates. In the United States, 248, not even close. And that's why Finland does so well. America does well despite not having as many. It's quite interesting how this works. Finland, Netherlands, Linda Lou, yes, number 2 in the world, 419. There's only 3 million Netherlanders. The Dutch are everywhere. Malaysia, no. Myanmar, Greece, we did. Denmark, yes, 213. They are 17th or so in the world. Denmark. Hungary, no. Holland, we did. Belgium is number 4, 391. You can see these European countries are on the ball. They've got consulates everywhere, embassies everywhere. They are export countries and they need the business. Argentina, we've looked already. Poland, no, yes, 229, just behind America at 248, 229. Poland, they are opening up consulates quickly. They are getting with the program. Suriname, Ireland, Republic of Kiribati, Austria, Luxembourg. Austria, 365, number 5 in the world. 2 countries left, one in Europe, one in South America. Austria, Luxembourg, Portugal, Egypt, the Philippines, Czech Republic, number 8. 320, former Soviet territory. They have opened up consulates everywhere. 1 country in South America left. Starts with a C. 1 country left in South America. Starts with the letter C. 253 consulates and embassies. Number 12 on the list. And Bob Fan, you've got it. It's Chile. Those are your countries. Let me rattle them off for you one more time. These are the countries with the most embassies and consulates around the world to promote their countries, their tourism, their business. That would be Finland, number 1, Netherlands, number 2, Germany, Belgium, Austria, France, Czech Republic, Canada, Sweden, Greece. Those are your top 10. Top 20 from 11 down, Norway, Chile, the USA, Poland, China, Spain, Denmark, Japan, India, and the Philippines. Those are the top 20 go-getters for business around the world. Very, very interesting. All right, let's see if we can do another one here. Can you tell me the names of these U.S. sitcom shows? I'm going to start rattling off a bunch of character names, and you tell me when you hear the show that they're associated with. All right, this should be fun. This won't take long, believe me. Let me start rattling off character names on U.S. sitcoms. Tell me the shows I'm asking you for. Here we go. I'm looking for George, Elaine, and Kramer. I'm looking for Louis De Palma, Alex Rieger, and Latka Gravis. What shows are these people from? Archie Bunker, Edith Bunker, Michael Meathead Stivic. Who are these from? Eddie Haskell, June Cleaver, Ward Cleaver, Lovey Howell, Ginger Grant, and the Skipper. Who am I talking about here? And here they come. They're coming in like crazy. We got Seinfeld. We got Taxi. We've got All in the Family. We've got, let's see here, Leave It to Beaver. Linda Lou, you got it. And I got one more here. Who was Lovely Howell, Ginger Grant, and the Skipper? Gilligan's Island, BC. You got it. Here's some more. Joe Hackett, Helen Chappell, Antonio Scarapacci. What show was that from? Lurch, Mordecai, and Pugsley. What show, sitcom was that? Clifton, Carlton Banks, Jeffrey, and William Smith. What was Sammy, Diane, and Cliff? What show were they from? Andrew Squigman, Leonard Lenny Kozlowski. Who are they from? Do you remember those guys? Let's continue on here. I'm looking at Wings. That is correct. Lovey Howell, Joe Hackett, Helen Chappell, Antonio Scarpacci were with the show Wings. Bob Fan, you are correct. The Addams Family. Well done. Margie, you too. You got it. Let's see here. Gilligan's Island. We have Cheers. Sammy, Diane, and Cliff. Absolutely right. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Tori H. Well done. And let's see here. Laverne and Shirley. Way to go, Debbie. You got it. Squiggy. That's right. Laverne and Shirley. All right, here we go. Who are these shows? Here we go. Raymond Barron, Marie Barron, and Robert Barron. Barone, B-A-R-O-N-E. Raymond, Marie, and Robert. Then there's Jack, Janet, and Chrissy. What show is that from? Liz Lemon, Jack Donaghy, and Tracy Jordan. What show is that from? Jed Clampett, Jethro Bodine, and Milburn Drysdale. What shows are those shows? Here we go. Everyone Loves Raymond. Thank you, Linda Lou and Margie. That is correct. Three's Company. Indy got that one. So did Bob Fan. Let's go here. Beverly Hillbillies. Debbie Manuel. That is correct. You got that one. What is this one from? Liz Lemon, Jack Donaghy, and Tracy Jordan. What is that show? That was 7 years and a ton of Emmys. What was the name of that show with those characters? I don't see the answer yet. I'm looking for that one. Let's continue on. Daphne Moon, Niles Crane, and Roz Doyle. What show is that from? Ralph Cramden, Alice Cramden, and Ed Norton. Who is that from? Susan R., 30 Rock. Thank you for 30 Rock. Liz Lemon, Jack Doherty, and Donaghy, and Tracy Jordan. Dr. Christopher Turk, Janitor, and Dr. Perry Cox. What was the name of that show? Anybody know? Fraser just came in. Daphne Moon, Niles Crane. Thank you. You guys all got it. Debbie Manuel, The Honeymooners. That's correct. You got all that one. Well done. Richie Cunningham, Potsy Weber, Arthur Fonzarelli. What was the name of that show? Dan Connor, Roseanne Connor, and Jackie Harris. Lucy Ricardo, Ricky Ricardo, and Ethel Mertz. What was that one? Scrubs. Susan R., you got Scrubs. Well done. Dr. Christopher Turk, Janitor, and Dr. Perry Cox. Margie Butcher and Indy, Happy Days. Thank you for Happy Days. Roseanne, Bob Fan, BC. Thank you. And I Love Lucy. Everybody's getting I Love Lucy. All right, here's some more. What shows are these guys from? Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and Pam Beasley. Anybody know who those guys are? Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and Pam Beasley. I hope I said that middle name correctly. Here's another one. Blair, Joe, Natalie, Tootie, and Mrs. Grant. Who was that show? Dr. Robert Bob Hartley, Dr. Jerry Robinson, and Howard Borden. What are the names of those shows? Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and Pam Beasley, Blair, Joe, Natalie, Tootie, and Mrs. Garrett, Dr. Robert Bob Hartley, Dr. Jerry Robinson, and Howard Borden. Susan R., you got The Office. Correct. The Office. The Facts of Life. That is correct. Bob Fan, Facts of Life. Bob Newhart, the Bob Newhart Show, guys. You've got that one too. Well done. All right, here's some more. Herb Tarlick, Les Nessman, and Dr. Johnny Fever, one of my favorite shows of all time. Alex P. Keaton, Elise Keaton, and Stephen Keaton. What was that show called? Al Bundy, Peggy Bundy, and Bud Bundy. What were the names of those shows? Shoot, they're doing a reunion on all the girls' shows. WKRP, BC and Debbie, thank you. That is correct. WK in Cincinnati. Family Ties, that is correct. Alex P. Keaton, Elise Keaton, that's right. Way to go, BC. And Growing Pains, no, I haven't got that one. Married with Children, that's right. Al Bundy, Peggy Bundy, and Bud Bundy. Well done, you guys. All right, here's the next one. Judge Harry Stone, Dan Fielding, and Bull Shannon. Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia. Felix Unger and Oscar Madison. Balky Bartokomas and Larry Appleton. Balky and Larry, what was that show called? All right, here comes some more guesses. We got Night Court. Oh yeah, Night Court. Debbie, Indy, Bob, you got it. Night Court. Judge Harry Stone, Dan Fielding, Bull Shannon. We got Golden Girls. That's right, Linda Lou. Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia. We got The Odd Couple, Indy, BC. There's The Odd Couple, Felix and Oscar. Let's see here. Perfect Strangers. That's correct. Bob Fan. Balky Bartokomos and Larry Appleton. Perfect Strangers. That's right. All right, here's some more. Doug Hefferman, Carrie Hefferman, and Arthur Spooner. What show was that? Dave Nelson, Jimmy James, and Bill McNeil. The Real Deal with Bill McNeil. Anybody remember that show? Tim Taylor, Al Borland, and Wilson Jr. Who did that show? Let's see here. Oh, good one, Bob Fan. Golden Girls, King of Queens. That's right. Doug Hefferman, Carrie Hefferman, and Arthur Spooner did the King of Queens. Home Improvement, Tim Taylor, Al Borland, and Wilson Jr. That is correct. Looking for another one here. Home Improvement. Who? These from Dave Nelson, Jimmy James, and Bill McNeil. The Real Deal with Bill McNeil. Anybody remember that show? Let's see here. Wait for us. I haven't seen it yet. Waiting for that show in the 90s. I think it was a 90s comedy. Dave Nelson, Jimmy James, and Bill McNeil. I'm trying to remember who else, other characters from that show, but I can't remember. No idea. We're talking about News Radio, the show, the sitcom News Radio, The Real Deal with Bill McNeil. He was on Saturday Night Live. I'm trying to remember his actual name. And he got killed. He was shot by his own wife in real life. Just after this show aired about 4 or 5 years. I'm trying to remember his name. He left the show with the real big fellow living in a van down by the river. The two of them finished Saturday Night Live at the same time. Phil Hartman, thank you. Phil Hartman, thank you. Phil Hartman played The Real Deal with Bill McNeil on News Radio, and he died just around the same time that our friend from living in a van down by the river, he died almost the same time as well. It's amazing. All right, couple more sitcoms. Here we go. Are you ready? Hal, Reese, Dewey, Francis, and Lois. What show are those guys from? Michael Bluth, Tobias Funk, George Gobb Bluth II. What show is that I'm mentioning? Miles Silverberg, Corky Sherwood, and Frank Fontana. Do you remember the name of that sitcom from the 90s, late 80s and 90s? We've got Coach coming in here. Nope. We've got Phil Hartman. Thank you. Anybody know any of these shows? I'm looking for Colonel Wilhelm Klink, Sergeant Hans Georg Schultz, and Corporal Louis LeBeau. Anybody know the name of that show? Colonel Klink should give it away. Murphy Brown has come in. Bob Fan, Susan R. That's right. Miles Silverberg, Corky Sherwood, and Frank Fontana were on Murphy Brown. Oh, come on. I know this one, says Debbie. MASH, no. Hogan's Heroes. Colonel Klink was on Hogan's Heroes. That's right. But what about Hal, Reese, Dewey, Francis, and Louie? And what about Michael Bluth, Tobias Funk, George Gobb Bluth II? Anybody know the name of those shows? How about Karen Walker, Jack McFarland, and Will Truman? Anybody know the name of that show? And what about Ted Mosby, Barney Stinson, and Marshall Erickson? Anybody know those characters? And then I've got Ross, Rachel, Joey, and Chandler. Anybody remember those guys? Hogan's Heroes, we've got Animal House. No, I'm looking for sitcoms. Hal, Reese, Dewey, Francis and Lois, Michael Bluth, Tobias Funky, George Gobb Bluth II. I'm looking for Karen Walker, Jack McFarland, Will Truman, Ted Mosby, Barney Stinson, Marshall Erickson, and Ross, Rachel, Joey, and Chandler. Here come Friends. Everybody knows the Friends. How I Met Your Mother. That's right. Ted Mosby, Barney Stinson, and Marshall Erickson. How I Met Your Mother. That is correct. We are down to 3 to go, and I got you stumped on a couple of these. I'm looking for Karen, Jack, and Will. Will is the first name of the show. We got the Simpsons coming in. Nope. Will something. What is the Will blank blank? Jack McFarland, Will Truman, and Karen Walker. Colonel, what else we got here? Michael Bluth, Hal, Reese, Dewey. I think I've stumped you guys. Will and Grace. That's right. Will and Grace. Karen Walker, Jack McFarland, Will Truman, Will and Grace. And everyone got Will and Grace. All right, the two you didn't get, Malcolm in the Middle, Hal, Reese, Dewey, Francis, Lois, and Arrested Development, Michael Bluth, Tobias Funky, and George Gobb Bluth II. That's the only two you didn't get. Well done, everybody, on that quiz. That's a walk down memory lane with all these character names. How do we know them? They're ingrained in our heads. It's unbelievable. I got one left to go. If you want to play one more trivia question, I got one go. 22 of you diehards are still here. Let's see if I can get this one right over here. Here it is right here. I can put it up. Tell me the name of the 98 flavors of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Ben & Jerry's 98 flavors. Hey, you want to give it a shot? Tell me how. I got 88 actually. 88 flavors, not 98. 88 flavors of Ben & Jerry's. These were offered until the end of 2018. What are your favorite ice cream flavors from Ben & Jerry? Chocolate mint. Debbie Manuel is saying, I love chocolate mint, and I'm sure it's here. I've got chocolate peppermint crunch. I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to give you guys several if I have to. We're going to do as best we can here. Let me just set up my thing here. All right, chocolate peppermint crunch. Absolutely. What else we got here? Here they come. They're coming in here. Tell me your favorite ice cream flavors for Ben & Jerry's. Rocky Road. There should be a Rocky Road somewhere here. If I don't see it, I'll find it later, but I know that it's got to be here. Vanilla. I mean, Bruce. Let's just go vanilla. Yeah, the vanilla is one of them. Same with vanilla caramel fudge and vanilla toffee bar crunch. I'll give you all three. Cherry Garcia. Cherry Garcia. There it is. Yes. Cherry Garcia. Strawberry. Strawberry cheesecake. Strawberry not so shortcake. Strawberry shortcake. There's a bunch of strawberries. Well done. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. Let me find it. You think I could find cookies and cream? I can't even find one that says cookies and cream. They must have changed it to something else. Let's keep looking. Chocolate. Debbie Emanuel. There's everything chocolate. We've got chocolate. We got chocolate cherry Garcia, chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate fudge brownie, chocolate peanut buttery swirl, chocolate shake it, chocolate therapy. We got all kinds of chocolates. Moose Tracks. Moose Tracks. M-O-O-S. Moose Tracks. I'm not showing it. Available here. Who else have we got? Cherry Garcia, Rocky Road, chocolate chunk. Any more chocolate flavors? Tell me your favorite. Mocha nut. Mocha nut. Mocha. Not finding mocha nut. Keep going. Americone Dream. Yes, Americone Dream. Got it. Butter pecan. Butter pecan. Yes, there it is. We got butter pecan. Vanilla. We've done it. Thin mint. Thin mint. I don't see a chocolate ice cream flavor for that. Colbert has ones. Colbert has one. I have no idea what that means. Is that actually a flavor? Can't find anything like that. Espresso. Espresso. Not finding it. No. Cookie dough. Couldn't find it. Pistachio. Yep. Pistachio is a flavor. Absolutely. Any more favorite flavors from Ben & Jerry's? Can you name any one? Any ingredient will help. Even a partial ingredient, I'll give you the rest. Can you imagine some of the other flavors of Ben & Jerry's ice cream? It's kind of wintry, so I don't know if we're thinking ice cream very much. Any more guesses? Let's see here. Neapolitan. I would work. I don't see it here. Why are my answers not coming up? Linda Lou is wondering, why are they not coming up? I don't know, Linda Lou. I don't understand. Master's Game. Wavy gravy for ice cream. I don't see anything. Fudge. Debbie Manuel. Just fudge, Bruce. Anything fudge will work. Yeah, I don't see anything fudge. What else do we got? Pecan. Susan R. Pecan, Bruce. Anything pecan? Yeah, pecan resist. Pecan sticky buns. We got 2 of them. Don't forget to give Bruce a thumbs up. So Brittany, cookie dough. Pumpkin spice. Yes, pumpkin cheesecake. I got that one. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter world. Peanut butter fudge. Peanut butter cup. Peanut butter. Got a bunch of peanut butters. Peach. There's a good one. Peach. Peach Melba. Got peach Melba. Same problem, Linda Lou. Brittany, mint. Walnut. Susan R. Walnut. UVW. Can't find anything walnut. Banana. Yes. Banana split. Banana peanut butter. Got a couple there. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Cinnamon buns. I've got. They'll take that one. We'll take it. Coconut. Coconut 7-layer bar. We have that one. Pineapple. Is there a pineapple? Nope, I haven't got a pineapple flavor. Still looking for any more guesses. I need another 50. Pina colada. Nope, no pina colada. The 3-time Bob, I have said chunky monkey. Chunky monkey. Yes, I've got it right here. Thank you. I don't know why it's not coming through, but I got chunky monkey. Brittany, I want a Mickey bar now. Thanks, Bruce. I want a Mickey bar now. Yeah, nothing in Mickey. Continue on. Graham crackers. Graham crackers. Not showing any graham crackers. Margarita. Margarita. Nothing here. Mango. Yeah, got mango. Definitely mango. Snickers. Snickers. Nothing Snickers on the Ben & Jerry's flavors. Any more guesses? Linda Lou, same problem with chunky. For some whatever reason, I'm just not getting your messages coming through. What do we got here now? Okay, you only want to know is churro. Churro. Nope, haven't got churro. Think of any other flavors of ice cream that you can throw me. Peanut, we've got going. Think of something with, let's see here, something you drink in the morning. There we go. Brittany Lockwood, coffee. Here we go. We have coffee, buzz, coffee, toffee bar crunch. Got a bunch of coffees. We have mint chocolate chunk, mint chocolate cookie. Somewhere is asking me about that. Thank you. Milk and cookies. I'll take that one too. Minter Wonderland. I'll take that one too. New York Super Fudge Chunk. I'm taking that one off. What else? Strawberry, mango, blueberry, vanilla, Graham. I've got fantastic. Fudge, tea. Anything about tea for ice cream? No. Blackberry. No, nothing there. Walnuts, couldn't find it. I did have very extraordinary. I'll take that one for sure. I have Boom Chocolata. That's another chocolate one I'll take off the top there. Cake batter. That's close enough for cookie. Cheesecake brownie. I'll take that. Caramel chocolate cheesecake. I'll take that. Candy bar pie. I'll take that one. Hazelnut. Hazed and confused. I'll take that one. Raspberry. Yep, we got raspberry fudge chunk. That's another one. Almonds. Nothing almonds. I have a swirled of difference though. Now we're getting the list down here pretty quick here. Chubby Hubby, I got that one too. Let's see here. Any others that that I can go with here? Sweet cream and cookies. There's another one with cookies. That's my jam. The Tonight Dough. I'll take that one off. Let's see here. Almonds, mixed nuts. Mixed nuts. Nothing else there. Nope. Think a chocolate. Think when you go to a chocolate store, like you go buy chocolates. The filling inside a chocolate candy filling. Think of that one. Let's see, Oreos. No, nothing Oreos. Cranberry. Nope, nothing cranberry. What else? Truffles. Yes, there we go. We got truffle, kerfuffle, truffle trifecta, Tubby Hubby, and Urban Bourbon. Let's see, we got maple, no, nothing maple. Caramel, caramel. You think I'd have caramel here somewhere, but I don't. I can't believe it. Truffles and caramel, those are two wonderful fillings. We got Boston cream pie, bourbon brown butter, brewed tomato, chillin' the roast, Bob Marley's One Love, Blondie Ambition. I have confetti cake, cotton candy, Empower Mint, everything but the Gimme S'more, Glamp Fire Trail Mix, half baked. It's ice cream, caramel sutra. There's caramel, lemonade, nutty caramel swirl, oat of this swirled, a mint chocolate chip toffee, marshmallows, fish food, red velvet cake, salted caramel blondie, salted caramel brownie ale, savor swirled, s'mores, spectacular speculoos, totally baked, and triple caramel chunk. Those are the ice cream flavors from Ben & Jerry's. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Not easily done, but that was a bunch of them, and a lot of them are a play on words. I did the best I could with what I got. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate you all visiting me tonight. Hope you have a great week this week. Please give my videos thumbs ups. And thank you for all of you who are sponsor members of this channel. Have a great evening. Have a great week. We'll catch you next week on Traveling with Bruce and on the early show as well. Troy, thank you. Margie, Bob, Brittany, Susan, Debbie, everybody who was here. Thank you for being here tonight. We had a good time. Thank you. I only have popsicles in the freezer, says Debbie Manuel. Have a good night, Bruce and TWB family. Masters Game, Susan R. Thanks, Bruce. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm done for the night. I'm pooped. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you all next week. Keep an eye open for videos coming up in the next few days. All right, guys, take care now. Bye for now.